You, well, first of all, I know that, a lot of yous that are sheriffs are gonna have a lot on your fucking plate. And I just want you to know that, I care for you a lot, Malone. And, I know none of this is easy for you, too. I know that you gotta go in there and you gotta be, well, a man of the people. Because, well, quite frankly, when it comes to this department, you are the fucking man of the people. I mean that.
Ruth, if that's the truth, we're fucked.
Well, sir, I'm gonna be honest with you. I say this with a really heavy heart. Monroe and Breyer were two of the people I felt I could go to the most. And you as well, are the other one.
Well, I'll do my best not to die anytime soon.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for it. You're a senior now, Ruth. We're all being tested. I'm being tested like never before. I've never had a week like this. I've had a week where maybe one deputy's died,
Sheriff Malone.
maybe two. Yeah.
Is Charles Morgan, was he present at the shootout?
Didn't he turn himself in?
I'm not sure.
He turned himself in yesterday.
I gotta check the paperwork, because Miss Abigail Jones walked up to me and said that it could have been him at the telegram station.
I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure he turned himself in. Damn it, I spilled my coffee. Well, fuck it. You know what? Was barely any coffee in it anyway. As I was saying, we're all being tested, Ruth. This is a sink or swim for the whole fucking department. We're on the precipice. We're on the proverbial cliff edge. We're gonna have to stick together, look after each other now more than ever. People are gonna be looking to you for leadership. They're gonna be looking for everyone, and I can't do it alone. I can't do it. Cash can't do it, not even the remaining sheriffs. Our most active deputy marshal's dead. I'm gonna need everyone to step up. I know that ain't fair much to ask. You only just been made a senior. But as I said, these are unprecedented times. Sink or swim. How we conduct ourselves now is going to shape the rest of the department. It's going to decide whether the rest of this department has a future. Or whether the bastard outlaws in the crossing get their way and it all falls apart. I even had time to process any of this, I'll be honest. It's all blurred into one fucking nightmare since Ripley died. Since Weaver died. You know, I don't know if you believe me, but I didn't used to be this terse, this aloof with people. I had a vision when I first came to the crossing that I was gonna be a man of the people, an actual man of the people, not just some tongue-in-cheek joke. I tried to see the best in people, I really did. Try to work with them. Try to see from their perspective, but year and a half on this job, seeing the same gangs do the same shit over and over again, and then still out walking. Good people dying. And then I'm just sat here wondering what's the fucking point. We're just a fucking revolving door. New people come in. New people leave, whether it's by the firing, retirement, or the bullet. And these fuckers carry on.
You know, I said this earlier today, but I never became a lawman for some fucking special reason. I've told you this before, but I only did it because I can't do no bounty hunting. And the more and more as a cadet that I learned from people, and as a deputy I learned and looked up to folk, the more and more this badge became a part of me. You know?
Well,
It's
it's a better reason than me.
oh yeah?
I was a journalist in Chicago. And the only reason I fucking put a badge on is because my ex-wife thought I looked good with it. And then she cleared me out, took everything I own. And I was left with a fucking badge, a gun, and a bottle of bourbon.
Dude, I love Malone.
I just did it for the fucking vanity. And I guess I forgot to put it down somewhere along the way the last 20 years.
You know, you know, today Austin Grant was fucking executed.
I heard.
And, for a long fucking time, doing those 5 years, I never fucking shot a man being a bounty hunter. And, for a long fucking time, while having this badge, the executions never sat right with me. Truthfully, I was glad that those fucking execution papers got signed today, sir. Because that crime that he did, he deserved to be fucking executed for what he did. And truthfully, I hope another writ of execution gets signed.
Wallaby?
Yeah. Wallaby.
Yeah, me too.
You know, Monroe left me his revolver.
He didn't leave me anything. Apart from a small note saying I was his best friend. I would have preferred the revolver. Jam it into the Wallaby kid's head and pulling the trigger. Legally, of course.
Well, if you don't get the chair, take the revolver.
I'll be happy to.
Grant was executed with Breyer's revolver today. In Valentine.
Good.
So, when that day comes, and those papers get fucking signed, you take Mad Lad out of my fucking holster and you put it in his fucking chest.
I will.
Good.
If he even lives that long to face the gallows. I want his head on a spike.
Yeah, I fucking do too.
We'll get it.
You know Monroe was gonna take me fishing.
Yeah, he liked fishing.
I don't know how.
I've never been good at it. I'm fucking lousy.
Yeah, I don't know how to fucking fish.
I fucking hate it. You wanna go try to fail at fishing together sometime?
Yeah, we can.
The last time I went fishing with was my second ex-wife, and I'm pretty sure that went towards the divorce. She was so much better at it than I am, and I couldn't stand it. You're gonna have a lot of people in the department questioning things, I think. Where we stand, where they stand, what do we do next? Where do we go from here? All valid questions, given the week we've had. I need you to make people understand that we cannot, and we will not. We're not gonna descend into the level of Wallaby, Austin Grant.
You know,
Because if we do, the department's over.
you know, today the execution in Valentine was almost at the pig pens.
Should have been fed to the pigs.
I agree, we can't go out there just fucking killing folk.
No. I know everybody wants to. Maybe not everybody. I wouldn't blame anybody. I saw Sheriff Carter bleeding out in front of a bunch of cackling Del Lobos laughing as the life left his body. And I know everybody in the room then, including myself, wanted to pull a gun and blow their fucking heads off. I wouldn't have begrudged any of them for it. But we can't do that. We have to be the difference. Even with our backs against the wall like it is now. Because if we don't, then who else will? We might as well just be another gang that wears badges. Really. Just another mob of vigilantes. Bunch of fucking hyenas.
To be honest with you, sir, losing Briar is so fucking hard.
She was a damn good sheriff.
You know, the day I got cadet, she got senior. And,
I've never seen someone progress from,
deputy to sheriff in, what, 2 fucking months?
yeah. Never seen that happen so fast.
Her and Maple pretty much trained me together for all my 4 fucking short-lived days as a cadet. She used to go around telling folks she raised me as a deputy. I'm truly gonna fucking miss her, and I'm truly gonna miss Monroe. It was so fucking hard to be on light duty the past couple days.
Yeah.
You know, when she would collapse, she would be lifeless. I felt really fucking helpless. The weeks leading up to her dying, not being able to go out there in Saint Denis the day Monroe passed. After I learned the news, it felt the same. All this is really fucking tough. I just want to make Monroe proud. Briar told me she was proud today in a telegram. I never got to see her after she got back. I only have the piece of paper.
I'm looking for some words of comfort, but I ain't got any, Ruth.
I know.
I ain't gonna try and bullshit you with platitudes. I know this is a part where I'm supposed to step up and show everyone how to lead, how to get through all this, but I'm on new ground as well. I'm on thin ice.
Yeah, I know. And sir, whatever I can fucking do to help. I mean, I'm struggling, but I want to help everybody best I can. I want to help you the best I can. before I forget.
I need you. Go ahead.
I put you down as next to kid.
I swear to God, Ruth, if you die before me, you're fucking suspended. I mean it. That's an
Alright.
order. You ain't dying before I am. And I ain't dying anytime soon myself. I'm too busy. I got scores to settle.
Yeah. I'm telling you now. The fucking dead end gang. Yeah, I give people deals, but they're never getting another fucking deal from me while they walk this goddamn earth. Because quite frankly, I truly hope that he fucking swings for everything he did. None of them are getting fucking deals ever again.
You're learning, Ruth. Zip. Dead end gang. Cattleman gang, no matter how many deals you make with these fuckers. You give them an inch, they will take a mile, and they will keep taking until the next time they want something, and then they'll do it all over again until we get to this point where we lose someone.
Yeah.
There's a reason I don't make deals with these fuckers. It's because it always ends up in this
Yeah.
situation
You know,
where we lose.
I was gonna say, I don't make deals with them for their benefit. I make deals for surrender so more blood ain't spilled. But even then, I don't think I'm ever gonna give them fucking anything if they offer to surrender. The dead end gang. I'm gonna tell them their deal they get is their time served starts when they're in fucking cuffs. If they surrender now.
You know, I always seen as preventing bloodshed more as just postponing it. There's always gonna be bloodshed in this job. We do our best to prevent it, slow it down, but it'll always reach the boiling point where they're gonna decide that they don't want to get caught, and the only way to stop that is either running or shooting or both. And when it comes to that, well, you give them hell. Because they're gonna give you nothing but hell in return.
Thank you for everything. And I mean that.
I don't know what I'm doing, Ruth. I'm just winging it. I have been for the last 40 years.
Well, you're damn good at fucking winging it, sir.
I'm about as reliable as a politician's promise, Ruth.
Well, if that's the case, then I guess for the first time in my life I heard a fucking politician give a promise. I mean,
I promise you this. They'll die. They will all die.
yeah. Those fuckers that took Monroe from us deserve it.
Ever tell you about why me and Wallaby have such a rivalry?
Bits and pieces. Not the beginning.
When he first showed up on the crossing, he was heavily wanted for a long time, at least 2 months, without being caught. Till he robbed a train in New Austin. You know, myself and my wife at the time. She was a deputy too. We'd heard reports of the train down New Austin was being robbed constantly just due to no law being present there, so we made a decision to board it, and we hid. I hid on the roof lying down. She hid at the back in the caboose. We thought the Del Lobos were gonna hit it. Well, it was partially true. One Del Lobo showed up, and the other who showed up, I was like a kid on Christmas. It was a Wallaby kid. This fucker climbs on the roof of the train. Now I'm lying down flat on the back of the caboose, completely still. He's facing away from me. He's 10 meters in front of me. I could have stood up and called out and tried to take him there, but I waited, praying he wouldn't turn around, and he didn't. He jumped down into the train with his friend. He went to the front to try and hold up the conductor. The Del Lobo went to the back to hold up my wife. First, I helped my wife. I jumped down right behind him into the carriage he was in as he was trying to hold up my wife, as he was saying, "You have pretty hair." He turned around to see me, smacking him in the face with a rifle, saying, "You should see mine." I knocked him the fuck out with my gun. Wallaby didn't even see. He was too busy robbing the conductor at the front. My wife, she ran up the carriage. I went back on the roof. He started running towards my wife with a gun out. I jumped down behind him. We had him surrounded, trapped in the carriage like a fucking cornered rat. He tried to escape. We shot him down. He's hated me ever since for that, because I'm the one that got him. It was very unceremonious for him to be caught like that. You know how it is. People, they have an idea of the way they want to go down. Well, we didn't give that to him.
Oh, trust me, I know that more than you know, sir. I caught Elias Boone, the fucker practically guilt tripped me for not shooting him.
You caught him with his pants down because he got too fucking comfortable in the West.
Yep, and then he ran out the fucking back, leaving his boys, and I tackled him, he threw me off, and I hit him over the fucking head with a rifle. Instead of putting a bullet in him like he wanted.
No one would have begrudged you if you had.
Oh yeah, I'm well aware. And I know his people are gonna... We always fucking joke about being on lists. I know I'm on their list. I'm on a new list today, actually.
Another one?
Oh, guess who?
who?
Gavin fucking Summers.
Oh, you met Gavin Summers, did you? You met him before?
In passing, I met the cunt up in Ansburg today.
Yeah, he's quite something, huh?
I
think he's a fucking big shot.
Didn't even recognize him. Him and his friend were riding through. Came up to them, was talking to them, and his friend goes, "You just normally come up to people, flag them down for conversation?" I said, "Yeah, I do normally talk to folks, sir." And Gavin starts laughing and saying I'm a mouthy one. I said, "I don't think I am. Who am I speaking to?" Probably hurt his pride not knowing who the fuck he was. But quite frankly, I don't know who the fuck Gavin Summers is still after fucking meeting him.
He's a spent force is what he is.
You know, he was
trying
bitching,
to relive his glory days,
moaning, and crying like a kid that didn't get what he wanted over a fucking horse theft charge.
Yeah.
Horse theft and extortion. And he was blown away that he was being charged. He was threatening to shoot deputies.
Oh, he'll do that. He's still after me for the first time. He got caught a year and a half ago, Ruth. A year and a half. I'm not even exaggerating. A fucking year and a half.
And then you got...
I had a hand in him getting caught, and he's wanted me dead ever since. He ain't never caught me.
And then you got the Daughters of Fenrir. I'm on their list.
Yeah.
Only list I'm not on is Kettleman Gang. Surprisingly.
Don't worry. Give it time.
I'm sure. A lot of them actually think that, they say that I do my job right. I'm blown away.
You know why they're saying that, right?
Probably because I let them
Because you
surrender.
give them a chance for them to get into position before they start shooting you down.
Believe it or not, they ain't shot me down when I've offered them a surrender yet, but I'm sure they will one day.
Yeah, well, they will.
Yeah, I know.
They do this with new hires. I don't know if you noticed. They'll say you're not like the others, trying to create division in the department, trying to make the deputy question the people in the department, saying, "Oh, maybe I should do things differently. Maybe they've got a point." It's all bullshit.
Yeah.
It's all manipulation.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I think there's part of Mills that knows how much I did care for Molly, though. And that's just why he ain't entirely a cunt. At least like he is the other lawman.
You say that now. Till he guns down one of your friends.
Yeah.
And then you'll realize that it don't matter all the way they act before that. When they kill one of your own, everything changes.
Yeah. I know.
The game changes. Deals are off the table.
Yeah, I know.
Mutual understandings are gone. And then they're baffled as a bat without a sonar as to why. I thought we had something, Ruth. I thought you understood me. Day or two after, 4 of your deputies get gunned down. And they're fucking riding around like it's all a game. It's why I'm such a bastard to these people.
I know.
I have to be.
I know.
People call me an asshole. I call myself necessary.
You know,
I don't mind being the bastard that everybody hates in the crossing. I'll take that. I'll even admit it somewhat. I am a bastard. If that means other people, other sheriffs, other senior deputies can appear more hospitable, understanding, then I'll take that burden of being the one everybody wants to fucking kill. And then if it does happen, I'll die with a fucking smile on my face,
You ain't dying
knowing
while I'm
that they're
alive, sir.
next. Out of the deputies, the entire department that are left, it's only me and Cash now. Out of the old guard, everybody else is gone. Whether it's dead, retired, they're all
Fucking
gone.
gunshot.
I didn't hear anything.
Thought I heard two.
I don't see people running out of the office, so
Yeah, maybe it's just I'm just hearing shit.
let's get back to the office.
Yeah.
I'm sure they need us. We'll go fishing soon, okay?
Malone,
Yeah.
come here. Take care of yourself too, okay? And I mean it. You joke about being a man of the people, but you are the man of the department. Take care of yourself.
Thanks. You know, the last person that hugged me was my ex-wife.
Well, I'm probably prettier.
That ain't hard.